Ho 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 ho, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Call of Duty Treyarch zombies lovers. Welcome back once again to another video. Somewhat of a reaction video, but also a little bit of a perspective video. A little bit of a new thing I'm trying to coin. This is going to be me reacting and giving my perspective, me being Chris Allen, on the newest Call of Duty Zombies shenanigans. So, if you don't know, which you should, but if you don't know, I am a zombies fanatic. Or at the very least, I used to be. I used to basically live, breathe, eat, shit, sleep zombies. Zombies used to be a core part of my childhood growing up. I started with Black Ops 1, went retroactively to World at War, and then stuck with it ever since. Excuse me, that is not included in that. But, either way, I've been with zombies for a long time. I'm a hardcore, or at least I used to be a hardcore zombies fan for a very, very long time. Now, zombies is a little bit of a weird, nuanced thing, right? Obviously, it exploded. It started off as a game mode that wasn't even supposed to be in the game. They kind of just tacked it on. And it grew into this monster behemoth where a lot of people say, like, just make it its own fucking game already. There's a lot of different things that zombies is, but one of the things that it is very difficult to basically keep going and please everyone. I personally see Black Ops 1 and 2 as like the heyday of zombies. I think that's when the most changes happened that were good. And even I'll include Black Ops 3 a little bit too. Black Ops 3 was very hype. After that, I think zombies got a little bit convoluted, not only in the lore and the story, but also in the gameplay as well. And they started adding monetization to it too. But basically, I was a very big zombies fan, and I was really bad at, when it first came out, when I played in Black Ops 1, when I was like a fucking little kid in middle school. Now, being an adult past college, it's very different. I'm really good at zombies now, and I still think I retain that skill. It's like driving, or not driving, it's like riding a bike. It's something you never really forget. Now, this is where I've gone past round 100 on a couple maps. Definitely a high rounder. Even though it doesn't mean as much anymore, but I'm a person whose zombies is near and dear to my heart. Now, even though I haven't kept up with it, because like I said, it's gotten pretty convoluted in recent years, in recent times. It's definitely not what it used to be, and this is kind of why it's a little nuanced. The whole subject of zombies is very hard to approach because you can't please everyone with where it is now. You have the old heads like me who just want round-based zombies, and then you have the actual reality of if the game stays too much the same, it won't basically be for everyone anymore. They won't make as much money off of it. It can't be as appealing. And they basically need a justification to why they're making it. Now, let's not do a Destiny 2 example or an Overwatch 2 example, because those things did not really need to be made, but they made them anyway. And sometimes zombies kind of felt like that with a couple of their newer iterations, especially with, what the fuck was that new one called in, Cold War? It was the new zombies thing they were doing where you could, like, go into a big area, then you teleport out. But essentially, what zombies has become is pretty much copy and paste, soulless, not much creativity, or rushed because of COVID. Now, COVID has been 4 years ago. They kind of ran out of that card. But essentially, zombies basically felt like it had no soul to me anymore. It felt very like corporate, like cookie cutter. Hey, here are your building blocks. You put them in. It didn't really feel like, and I know this was the case for the past too, in terms of what they did with this, but in the past they would reuse a lot of assets for zombies, and even up to now they probably still do, but the level at which they do it and how, I guess, in your face they do it is the best way to say it, kind of really pushed the line for me where I was like, okay, this just feels like reuse stuff, copy and paste. They do like cookie cutter things to put them in different maps, and a lot of stuff just doesn't feel new. Now, the biggest thing that I think upset me with modern day zombies is you cannot have your own cast of characters anymore. Or you can, but they break the immersion because they let in operators, because they want to make more money, because at the end of the day, it's all corporate. So that really upset me, the fact that we're not getting like hardcore characters that they could really flesh out. Marlton in that gang, Richtofen in that gang, even the old one and the new one. I really liked all of them. And to, excuse me, oh my god, I got a cock in my throat. And to really see where zombies has come, where now we have like Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg in zombies, where all they're saying is like, grenade out, Semtex out, got him, headshot. It's like, what the fuck is this? Where did we come from? Where did we go? That's actually one of the zombie songs from back in the day, ironically enough. But either way, we have come today, after 5 minutes in of this video, to finally look at Black Ops 6. I don't know when the fuck the Black Ops series is gonna die, and I don't know by extension when Call of Duty is gonna die, because I feel like they're kind of running out of stuff, because every year is a Call of Duty release, unless they decide to do, hopefully smartly, what Ubisoft did with Assassin's Creed. I don't know how they're going to sustain COD to be an every year release and be as good as it was. I think they're running out of time periods because they went to the future, they went to the past, they're in the present. You know, they've basically been around the whole fucking block of time, where it's like they really got to get really niche now. Like, I don't know how many more things they could do unless they keep doing remakes like Modern Warfare, but even then that's going to run out. Like, I don't see a way they could keep going, but that's off the topic here. Either way, we're up to Black Ops 6. What am I hoping as an old school zombies, hardcore, and world-renowned, widely good fanatic? I'm hoping for round-based zombies. Now, round-based not in the sense of old school, right? I hope they have round-based, but I hope they either spruce it up or maybe they have an alternate mode with it. Like, again, in Black Ops 2, you had transit, you had regular round-based zombies, but you also had something like, God, it's been so long, I'm forgetting the names. You had something like, forgot the fucking mode. There's a cock still in my throat. What was it called? God, forget. It's the mode where basically you fight each other. It was like you turn each other into zombies, and it's kind of like what was it called? Oh my god, I'm forgetting everything from my childhood. Holy shit! It's like the thing from Halo, Infected. It's like Infected from Halo. I forgot what it was called though, but essentially it's like the alternate game mode. But round based was always there. It was always the main focus, and that's kind of what was kind of lost in Cold War. I feel like in Cold War they pushed the alternate game mode too much. I don't mind there being an alternate game mode, especially if it's good. And again, that's the main thing. You can't keep bringing back zombies and have it be so fresh and so new without changing a lot of things. And if you change it enough, a lot of old heads don't like it. If you don't change it enough, then it feels the same. So it's really like they're stuck in a tough spot. I think one of the best things to ever be added to the game was alternate ammo types. I think that really fixed things. Because late game zombies used to be, it takes like a whole hour to clear one round because you're unloading literal 3 full guns worth of ammo into a wave just to kill one zombie. Because that's how bad it got. And you had to utilize traps. Now, that had its own skill thing, but I'm not here to really talk too much about that because I'll be here for an hour. But essentially, I'm hoping for round-based zombies. I'm hoping for a way to make the late game not too egregiously annoying and boring and grindy. It needs to be a little grindy because it needs to dissuade people from getting it too easily. But I don't want it to be like, again, a whole hour to kill one fucking zombie. Let's not get to that point in Black Ops 1. The alternate ammo types are good. Obviously, the main thing I want to see, perks coming back, upgradable perks maybe, great wonder weapons, great characters, no operators, and just a great storyline. I think the storyline is still a little convoluted, and from what I heard, we're basically continuing where Cold War left off, for better or for worse. So we'll basically see how it goes. But either way, aside from that, we got a good couple of things to react to today. I gave us 4 potential videos for me to talk on. Again, for me to give my perspective on. So we have the Terminus cinematic trailer, which I think is a good starting point. Then we have round-based Terminus reveal trailer, which I believe came out after, but I'm not sure. Then we have IGN's first impressions, which I'll listen to a little bit and kind of critique that. And then we have just straight-up gameplay, which I'll kind of look at and critique. And ironically enough, it's from Mr. Raffle Waffles. I'm staying away from certain creators a little bit because there's some controversy in the zombies community right now, which I don't want to get into because that's not what this video is about. But I thought we'd start here. So let's go. My mind is open. I'm pretty much not going to buy COD unless I'm buying it for the zombies because I don't give a shit about the multiplayer. So hopefully the zombies is good enough to entice me. But without further ado, after pretty much 9 minutes into the video, let's take a look. Let's see how this is. Terminus Island, Philippine Sea. Oh, that guy's bald. Oh wait, no he's not. Wait, is this a prison? Oh god, looks like some of them are going crazy. Oh! Wait, is that Weaver? Oh! Richtofen? Oh god, this guy likes it. What an asshole. He turned it up. What a shithead. Oh, this guy doesn't give a shit. Oh, what was that in the background? Wait, let me turn on subtitles. Oh, it's auto-generated, though. Oh! They really had to split that everywhere, huh? Oh, nice, you turned it off. Oh! I think that's a girl. Oh, yeah, Weaver's getting out. Then he's old now. Oh, what the? These all the zombies characters? Oh. What the fuck? Who is this?
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, I have the same question. Oh. What the?
This is Maya. She's with me.
Wait.
Breaking you out was my plan.
Who
So
the?
you're welcome.
Peck, you sick son of a bitch.
Wait, that's Pet?
To be dead.
What?
Relax, Major Carver.
Oh, that's Carver.
The guy who locked you up.
Oh.
Stole my life's work. Edward Richtofen.
Oh, shit.
What do you say we find him and kill him?
Oh god, he wants revenge. Yo, it's fucking Dr. Peck. Oh god.
Let's get out of here.
Here we go. Yo, I like that Weaver's here.
We're not going anywhere till we find my brother.
Oh.
Look, it'll take me some time to get their helo spun up, and we do kind of owe.
Okay, Raptor 1. Go locate the landing pad. Peck, Strauss.
Wait,
hold it
that's
for the boss
Raptor
station.
1?
I want Richtofen's coordinates. Go to
Oh.
store power, and then locate this woman's brother.
Oh my god. Is that gonna be the Easter egg? Oh, is he gonna cock it? He's not even gonna cock it? Wow. Oh. Oh. Wow, he didn't even cock it. That's crazy. Okay, so that's kind of where we're at in the story. That's kind of wild. Wow. Okay. So, initial thoughts, not bad. I mean, see, this is where a lot of the mystery is out of zombies now, right? A lot of the nuance and the funniness and the comedy and the darkness, I feel like that kind of left us once we really left Richtofen's squad, even though it was kind of leaving it near the end. It got a lot more serious, but back in the day, like I'm talking Black Ops 1 World at War Zombies, it was very unknown. And it's kind of the same thing with the game called Subnautica, which is a big reason why Subnautica 2 didn't go as well as 1, for multiple reasons, but one of them is it took away a lot of the mystifying element. Excuse me, where it's like you're just dropped in, you don't know what's going on, you just know this, and you're getting little tidbits here and there. And again, they're mixing it with comedy and everything. Now the story is way more at the forefront, and it's kind of hard not to put it there. You can't just have something, unless they do a big reset, which they kind of already did, but they fucked it up by putting it with the campaign story a little bit. But either way, zombies can never be what it once was, sadly. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, this is where we are obviously going further with the Cold War story, which I barely remember at this point because I didn't really care. But we have Weaver now. We have Carver, which these were the people who used to talk to you on the walkie. So if they keep operators out, like if they keep characters you could buy out, like fucking Snoop Dogg and Nicki Minaj and shit, I will be elated beyond joy. Now, I don't know if they are. I don't want to look it up because this video is already going to go long enough already. But so far, it looks pretty good if we're sticking with a certain cast of characters. Not as widely varied or as funny as the original. And, I'm always going to be comparing it to the original, even though we can never go back. You had Richtofen, the German, Nikolai, the Russian, and then you had Dempsey, the American, and Takeo, the Japanese guy. And it's like, just putting all those things together, there's such varying people that just bring them together is like a huge melting pot, kind of like America. But, we're getting a decent cast here. I like Weaver, Carver's whatever, and then Peck is going to be funny. I think Peck is probably my favorite here. Now, the only thing I don't like with the lore is they're kind of exhuming Richtofen, and they just keep using him, like, non-stop. They said they were done with Richtofen, they were done with Primus, they were done with, like, all the old-school characters, but they're not really done. Now, will they have Nolan North voicing him? I don't know, because that is the titular iconic voice of Richtofen. But, I guess we'll see. But, again, it can't be what it was, but hopefully they could get close. But that's the first video here. Now, let's take a look at the reveal trailer. The gameplay, as some would say. Let's take a look. Let's see how good this is going to be. This kind of already reminds me of a little bit of Alcatraz / Kowloon from Black Ops 1. Alcatraz from Black Ops 2. It looks very vertical, and it kind of looks like a prison. Like right here, almost looks like where the gondola would be on Mob of the Dead. But let's take a look. Oh yeah, Zombo. Oh yeah, we're getting reuse
What are you
scenes.
standing around for?
There's still no subtitles?
Time to bounce.
Oh, I thought there isn't. Oh shit. I'm curious to see how, I mean, the graphics are whatever. Like, I feel like there's not much difference in them. Oh! They have the orange eyes too. Oh, is that the AK-74U? Oh shit.
Got some dead meat to grind.
Oh god, ew, what is that? Oh, that's a trap, okay. Oh yeah, round-based. That almost looks like a Gersh device, almost. Oh yeah, it's back. The fact that that's a selling point should show you where they went with zombies. Oh god, of course they're experimenting on them. Oh! Cryo zombies? It's me a 5 a little bit, where they tried to study them. Wait, what? He just gave himself drugs?
You're done.
Wait, he turned into a panzer? Oh my god, he's just running through them. Wow, he turned into the Soldat. The Panzer Soldat. Oh my god, you can actually swim too. Ew, there's little fucking zombie flies. Oh my god, they brought back Flopper. There's Pack-a-Punch too. What the? Okay. Oh yeah, the monkey's back. Oh my god, the battle guns. Oh, the wonder weapon? It's literally like a piss beam. What the fuck? Oh, that's a new perk. Oh, the perk machine killed the zombie. Okay, so sliding's back, diving's back. Like another secondary. Oh, it looks like exfil might be back too. Oh. Oh, nah. What the? Ew. Ew, what the fuck? Oh, nah, there's a fucking Kraken zombie. Wow.
Pre-order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115 Camo Pack in Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Warzone Mobile.
Ew. Oh, what is this? What the? Oh, oh, that's the old school sound. Yo, that brings back so much nostalgia. So Liberty Falls is the other map too, but wow. Initial reaction, better than I thought. Honestly, better than I thought. We're gonna definitely look at some stuff again in this trailer, but initial things. The one thing I want to say before I forget, before anything, they need to add a fucking zombie counter, man. Just add a zombie counter. Don't be fuckheads. Just make our lives easier. So many games could add in such little things that are such quality of life changes that are good. So we don't have to like guess how many zombies are there. Now again, it could be a completely like directional decision that they could make whether they want to add that in or not. But please, for the love of God, just fucking add it in. But aside from that, this looks really good. A lot of old stuff is returning, which again, right? It's pleasing the people like me. I mean, you can see from this guy's thumbnail, like, oh, it's Tim the Tap Man. What the fuck? But let's take a look at some things in here. So, going forward, we have classic zombies here on the wall. We could see like there's I believe there was a trap button too. And this looks like one of the traps. I thought this was a Margwa originally, but it's just like a trap that sucks them in. And you can see the trap thing there, the little switch that you pay for. Pretty much, I don't think they'll change this, but we're probably going back to points. But then you have another trap here. This probably is related to the Easter egg. But they basically showed a lot of stuff that is from almost every like style of zombies. They showed probably an exfil, a boss fight. What else? Let's see. Like, you can go underwater, too. The map might be decently big, too. It looks like you can go on an island from a boat, too. Which I like. That means the zombies can probably swim, too. But looking at it with a more unique eye here, let's see. So, Pack-a-Punch, I think, is near here, right? I like how, oh yeah, so this is the Panzer thing. So we'll just skip this. There's not much here, I don't think. So yeah, they go in the water. You could get on the boat to probably be safer. And there's Flopper right there. And it looks like there was a perk spawn too. It looks like, or a power-up, sorry. A power-up drop was right there. I can't tell which one it is, but it's green, so. Then we have the Pack-a-Punch camo for at least the Terminus map, which is pretty nice. And another thing I was going to ask was, how many maps are we getting? But I think we're just getting 2 release maps, which is sad. Again, we should really just get like a standalone zombies game where they just release like a shit ton of maps, man. Zombies could very well be its own game. Now, this weapon, it seems to be almost like a trench gun, causes black hole Gersh devices to spawn. And it looks like it just teleports them elsewhere. Obviously, we have the classic monkey. Now, here we have Dr. Monty's Gobblegums, although it's not called that. It's called Mr. Peaks, which is interesting. But it still says Gobblegum on it, so it's basically Gobblegums. But hopefully this solves the monetization problem, because they're going to monetize zombies one way or another. Hopefully they don't do it with operators, but they still might. There's still no guarantee we're going to be free of those garbages, but we'll see. So if I can actually see, what Gobblegum was that? Can I tell, like, off the image alone? Let's see. Wow, okay. It looks like some sort of, like, you're guaranteed to get, like, a wonder weapon from the box or something. It could be or not a fire sale, but it could spawn, like, a box. It could spawn, not a bonfire sale. Definitely a fire sale, maybe, but more likely than not, it probably guarantees you a wonder weapon out the box, aka a ray gun. And we saw from the skin there's a ray gun there. Here, or not from the skin, from, well, technically from the skin at the pre-order bonus at the end, but we see the ray guns coming back. I hope the Mark III comes back. Obviously, the regular ray gun is iconic. They need to have it in. And there's different variations of it, too. There's the ray gun that pushes you back slightly because it's powerful. I think that was in World at War and Black Ops 1. Then there's the ray gun that has a lot of splash damage that kills you. Then you have the Wiener ray gun from later on where it doesn't push you back. Then you have the superior version, the Mark III. And then the regular ray gun has AoE out the fucking ass sometimes, but there's different versions of the ray gun, slight variations, but let's see. So this is the wonder weapon. It looks like almost kind of similar to a wonder waffen. We could see it's getting its thing from some sort of crystal here, which is cool. I like the wonder weapons to be unique, flashy, and something you wouldn't expect. Very creative. This one looks pretty nice. See, it looks different. It doesn't look like a regular fucking gun. That was one of the coolest parts about playing old zombies, getting on the map for the first time and figuring out where and what the wonder weapon was. And not that everyone could get it, although that's a different style that's evolved over time. I like back in the day when there was one wonder weapon, you had to be lucky from the box to get it, and you were surprised when you got it, like, oh shit, what is this thing? The Thunder Gun was a massive fucking fart machine. The Wonder Waff was like this weird light bulb thing. Like, all these different guns were cool. This one looks alright. Then we have the new perk here. I wish we could see the name, but I don't think we can. Improves your melee, which is nice. So here we most likely get kill streaks as well. So kill streaks are coming back. Most likely, because that's the chopper gunner. Then we have the slide. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think this was in Cold War 2, though, but I don't remember. It looks like a little, what is it called? Oh god, see, I'm forgetting all the names because it's been years. But, the specialist weapons, I think it was called, somewhere around there, where it looks like something you charge up that could just bring out, and you select probably in the pregame lobby. Here, it looks like this is almost like an exfil thing, or this might be a cutscene. It could be either or. I'm thinking it's the possibility of adding an exfil. Here we see more of the gun. This looks like the M16, and then obviously we see the pack-punched version of it. Then we see that they're bringing back boss zombies as well. We have this weird spider thing. Looks cool as shit. Visually speaking, it looks like they got it down. Like, again, you can't really mess up the visuals of zombies too bad, but I like this grotesque gore horror show they're going for. Like, this thing has fucking multiple heads, teeth. It walks like a dog sometimes. An amalgamation of shit. Like, it's pretty good. And then obviously we have the Kraken one that spits like bile at you or something. And then we see the ending here. So, they took a lot of just stuff from old stuff and combined it. So here we can see 3 times ray gun weapon cases, which I guess that's just for Modern Warfare. But that's pretty much that. So that's not bad. Not bad. They surprised me with how much they're putting, but it really looks like they're just shoving everything in all at once. So now we're going to play this double speed in the essence of time, and we're going to see what does IGN think of zombies, and we're also going to see some actual fucking gameplay here.
First things first, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies is a return to the fan-favorite round-based co-op mode of 1 to 4 players.
And the fact that we have to return again already tells you something.
Surviving way better.
I don't mind them trying new things, but don't focus on it. Like, don't focus on it and then neglect round-based.
A wave of zombies that escalates and challenge.
But the graphics look pretty good. See, this is the sad part. I think graphics are kind of hitting a plateau now, where it's like they can't really be much better. Where it's like, if you told me this was the newest Zombies game, or you didn't tell me, I would think like, oh, this might be an old one. This might be from Cold War or something. Obviously, these trailers could be a little doctored too, but graphically, it hits the bar. It's fine. It's not amazing. It's not going to blow my socks off, but Then again, the standard is different now to where everything kind of looks pretty good. So it devalues everything slightly.
Difficulty each round. The story picks up after the events of 2020's Black Ops Cold War and continues the Dark Ether storyline with a cast featuring the returning Weaver, Gray, and Carver, who have been imprisoned, along with the new character of Maya as playable in zombies. Each has their own storylines. Also
Okay,
returning
there's the
is former
dude,
villain William
hey.
Peck, who acts as your guide, along with Oscar Strauss and Raptor 1 in support roles. What I can
Wait, we can't play. Oh yeah, that was Strauss. Oh shit. We can't play as fucking Peck, man.
say
Come
is
on.
that I enjoyed my time playing zombies. Treyarch seems to have established a strong balance of
Almost looks like right there's scrap on the ground. So I think that's how you get the kill streaks. I think they're bringing back scrap again.
community request
Although they're not making it glow like
Features,
fucking crazy.
level design, and
Yeah, that looks like scrap. For
aggression
sure.
that is shaping up to satisfy veterans and newcomers to the franchise.
So there's the punching machine that probably upgrades your thing. I wonder if they're gonna have upgradable perks again. But I think that's the AK-74U, if I'm not mistaken.
Zombies will feature
For
two
the
maps at
AK.
launch: Liberty Falls, set in West Virginia, and Terminus, an island set in the Philippine Sea. Terminus
So it looks like, well, now we see the island part. Damn, they're really showing a lot of the fucking map. Holy shit.
was playable during my hands-on time in developer Treyarch.
See, I wonder what those are in the background there. I wonder if that's the box, because there's two things that go up into the sky.
It's one of the biggest
Also, that guy had a rocket launcher.
maps they have ever made. It's filled with
Really?
side missions, random dynamic encounters,
One of the
environmental
biggest
traps,
maps.
and
Oh, there's
plenty of
the
experiences
pistol.
left to discover and explore as you battle the zombie horde. Treyarch's motto for Terminus is, anywhere you can see, you can go. The
That's amazing.
map will also introduce new enemies, like the vermin and parasites, that once the main host is killed, will mutate and evolve into a more deadly foe.
So here they're using the bow. Yeah, this map is big. See, now I wonder, if someone goes down, how are you going to res them? Are they going to make the respawn timers longer? Are they going to make the down timers longer? Because one of the biggest issues about adding in a bigger map is, what if you're separate and one person dies? How are you going to get them? Are they going to make it unforgiving where it's just like, that's how the cookie crumbles, you should have been together, and if you go apart, that's your own choice, but you got to know you might die out? I wonder how they're going to do it.
Players will have access to a drivable vehicle with the Project Janus tactical raft that we used during our play session to explore a smaller island that was visible from the main coastline.
So that thing probably right there is the thing that's stopping you from just swimming there. Because if they say if you see it, you can go to it, you could probably go in the water, but if you go too far in, you probably get fucked. So you probably need to use the boat. It's a smart way to keep you confined, most likely.
Black Ops 6 Zombies will also see the return of global progression, classic prestige, weapon customization, map-specific intel systems, and fan-favorite gobbleguns, a single-use item which you can store up to 3 gobbleguns at a time.
I don't know if they were fan favorite, but they were a mixed bag, but overall I would say they were good. But okay, so intel and everything. So again, they're really following the Cold War method here.
That provides in-game effects and abilities. Wonder weapons also make a return with the all-new Beam Smasher that uses sound,
Beam Smasher.
frequency, and light energy types for unique and spectacular damage results.
It literally is a piss beam.
Elemental damage types also have effects and abilities against enemies.
See, I really hope they do good with the names, man. I hope, like, when you pack punch this thing, it has a cool-ass name. That was another great thing from Black Ops 1. The names were really good. The M16, you pack punch that shit. And again, I remember this because I loved it so much. I forget things from Cold War. I remember things from Black Ops 1. You pack punch the M16, that shit becomes the Skull Crusher. Some of the names were so fucking good for the pack-a-punch guns back in the day.
Is weak to that damage type, with a fun example being making an enemy
Whoa,
teleport
look
and
at
reappear
that
high in the air
shit. It's kind of like the wave gun where it has like two alternate like shooting
and
types.
fall at a high rate of speed. Meanwhile, the augment upgrade system brings a customized experience by allowing players to unlock 3 major and 3 minor upgrades for each item for every perk, field upgrade, and ammo mod. You will be
Okay, so you can upgrade everything again. Again, literally like Cold War.
able to equip 1 major and minor upgrade at a time. Augment
The M16 here had a fucking ammo case. It had like an LMG style ammo
upgrade at a
case.
time. Augments are
That
permanent
is
upgrades that you earn
funny.
by simply playing zombies, and you'll have the ability to focus your progression towards a specific augment of the 100 augments that
There's
will be
one of
available at
the
launch by
fucking
utilizing
spiders.
the research feature available via Create a Class.
Ooh, this guy has a nice voice.
Melee Machado perk was my favorite during my playtime, and it provides a strong punch attack in close combat and support injection for a
Wait, did they call this the Chato perk? Wait, is there subtitles?
Melee Machado perk was my favorite during
Oh, Melee Machado.
my playtime, and
Oh.
it provides a strong punch attack in close combat and support injection for a limited time. Transforms you into a force of nature, smashing through
I like
walls
how
and
it's
bodies with ease.
punching.
Also available in Create.
See, back in the day, we used to have a strategy. Oh my god, is that the Wonder Fizz? That might be the Wonder Fizz. But we used to have a strategy where it's like, oh, you'd knife zombies, you'd shoot them a little bit, then knife them, because that gave you the most points. And you'd get the Bowie knife early so you could keep knifing, so you could get the maximum amount of points. It was like, there were so many little strategies back in the day, man.
Create a Class are zombie builds, which allows you to save your custom weapon build and make them available in-game via the mystery box. A few other new quality of life features are coming to Black Ops 6 too.
That has to
Save
be
and
the
quit,
Wonder
third-person
Fizz.
mode, and guided mode. Save and quit is a
Wait,
unique- a few
what did they just say?
other new quality of life features are coming to Black Ops 6 too. Save and quit, third-person
Save and quit is insane.
mode, and guided.
Third person mode is okay. Not crazy, but pretty good.
mode. Saving
Guided mode is basically reviewer mode, let's be real.
quit is a new feature that provides a limited pause in solo games, and for longer breaks, you can save your status and resume. But only
That's crazy.
one save slot will be available to prevent multiple checkpoints as you chase those higher rounds.
Wow. This solves the complete big issue I had with late game zombies, which again, if you're gonna make the rounds like take an hour, at least let me be able to get up and go and relax a little bit, not do it in one straight shot. This is a godsend. I really, I mean, I don't see it here and I doubt they're gonna add it, but the last thing we need is just the zombies counter, man. Like, please. But oh my god, save and quit. I want to kiss them on the mouth, whoever thought of that.
For co-op games, Treyarch is adding a join matches at any time feature for drop-in,
I don't know if I like that.
drop-out flexibility to allow friends to join games in progress and or after a disconnect from a session. Third
See, if that's the case, though, is that going to affect, like, how people view, like, getting to far rounds? And if you could just have people, like, cycle in and out, though.
person mode is available for the first time in a Black Ops game and can be toggled on and off at any time. HUD options that allow you to
Look
remove
at
health
this
bars
shit.
and damage numbers
What
will be
the
available.
hell?
Plus preset options with choices such as standard, legacy, minimap, and a streamer mode, which will allow room for a face
Streamer mode.
cam or overlay.
Wait, that's actually so good. So they thought of streamers where it's like, oh, they'll move around like HUD elements so your face cam won't get in the way. Wait, that's actually crazy. Wait a minute, I need to rehear this. Hold on.
Toggled on and off at any time. HUD options that allow you to
Wait.
session. Third person mode is available for the first time in a Black Ops game and can be toggled on and off at any time.
So do you just pause and do that? That's insane.
HUD options that allow you to remove health bars and damage numbers will be available. Plus
So health bars, I'm assuming like they're talking about for maybe the boss zombies, maybe even the regular zombies. That would be like a good plus, but I doubt it's for the regular ones.
preset options with choices such as standard, legacy, minimap, and a streamer mode, which will allow room for a face cam or overlay.
It's crazy. Wow.
But
They're
the feature
really thinking of a lot of like different groups with this. Wow.
I'm most excited to see for players new to zombies is guided mode. I sat down with the development team at Treyarch to discuss guided mode and was
What is
surprised to hear that
guided
a very low percentage of players finished the main quest. So the team decided to implement a guided version that removes side missions and round-based ticking clock in order to provide a more welcoming and curated experience.
Oh, so it's easy
All
mode.
in an effort to get more people to try and complete the main story. Guided mode will not be available at launch though, and for hardcore players there will be an incentive to complete the main quest before the new mode launches in the form of a calling card.
See, I was about to say, they need to make some sort of a way to differentiate people who suck and people who are good. I'm sad the only thing they thought of was a calling card. I like that it's time limited though. I really like that. But this is where I wish they would make it so like you get something different. Like I remember we used to farm the moon Easter egg back in Black Ops 1 because it made us Supermen. It gave you the perks permanently for the whole game, even if you died out. You came back, you had every single perk in the game, no matter what, for the rest of the game. I kind of want to see something to that. Like, a calling card is nice, it's cool, you can flex over people, and younger me would have definitely loved that. But current me is kind of like, you know, whatever. I wish they had a little bit something different or more. So let's see what
After
else.
45 minutes hands-on time with Black Ops 6, I thoroughly enjoyed fighting my way through the zombie horde on the island of Terminus. The map is, as Treyarch promised, huge, with plenty to discover.
Wow.
In my limited time, using my pre-configured loadout and using the mystery box, I was able to try out a variety of weapons, including shotguns, SMGs, and assault rifles. As always, all the weapons had their advantages and disadvantages,
I
but
wonder if there's snipers in this still.
overall, they felt good to use, as did augment upgrades to various perks and field equipment, such as scatter mines and the enhanced melee abilities when surrounded in close combat scenarios. The difficulty does ramp up as you progress. I noticed I was being down frequently by mobs of enemies surrounding me as we advanced into higher rounds.
I wonder if they have the same health system as Cold War 2.
Mutated parasites will be a problem if not taken down quickly. And I really needed to start using more strategy and communication with my teammates versus simply running and gunning. As I expect, most
I haven't noticed alternate ammo types just yet.
new players will be inclined to do on initial play sessions. There are a lot of features being packed into Zombies this year.
Oh my god, and the Panzer's back too. So not only can you transform into it, but it's still there too.
I'm exploring the island of Terminus, utilizing the gobble guns, taking advantage of the augment upgrades, customizing my weapons and zombie builds, to using the wonder weapons to take down hordes of enemies, and this doesn't even include things I haven't mentioned yet, like global omni movement, or the second map, Liberty Falls, which Treyarch promises to share more about in the coming weeks. Black Ops 6 is shaping up to be one of the most fully fleshed out examples.
So it looks like unless you upgrade the weapons multiple times, which I'm thinking it has to be, because the weapon skin we saw for the Pack-a-Punch one was purple, but there they showed green. So maybe if you Pack-a-Punch them multiple times, which that might confirm that that's in the game too, they probably change colors. Ugh.
Of the
Okay.
mode that Treyarch first introduced in Call of Duty World at War 16 years ago, and I'm genuinely looking forward to playing more of it when Black Ops 6 drops this fall. And for more information on Call of Duty Black Ops 6, stay tuned to IGN.
Okay. Okay, and he's playing as the Panzer in like first person. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if you can like assign third person to a key. Black Ops 6, every game-changing feature fully explained by Mr. Dalek JD. Wow. And we already kind of went over them. We don't need to see that again. Anyway, let's look at the gameplay while I formulate more
18
opinions.
minutes of Black Ops 6 Zombies gameplay without commentary.
Wow. Oh, he got the wonder weapon. But this is the same gameplay we saw from before. What? Are they reusing gameplay? Are they all showing the same shit? Again, here's where he's gonna bring up the microwave part, right? Yep, there it is. Wait, so that kind of stuns the zombies. That's pretty cool. Wow. Skip ahead a little bit. Oh my god, they break through the glass. The graphics look pretty good. So now that I've like kind of sat with it a little bit and I kind of like know more, I'll be honest, I feel like they played it more safe, right? I feel like they went more to the past than they did adding in new features. Like obviously there's a new perk, but every time a new zombies map came out back in the day, here's what we expected. New story, new wonder weapon, new perk. Obviously these features like being able to save and quit, being able to go in third person, first person, and new equipment, new weapons, that's like a standard for just a new game. But in terms of what's new in this, aside from being like, I guess with the mentality of, hey, the maps are a lot bigger, you could go a lot more places, there's a lot more freedom, I guess that's a big thing. But does that matter necessarily? I think it matters a decent bit, but more often than not, they're not wowing me with all the new changes. They're kind of just bringing back a lot of old stuff, maybe refining it. And I don't necessarily know if this is bad or good yet. But I will say that I'm a little, I don't want to say let down, but I like what I see, but I expected something a little bit different, a little bit more out there, right? A little bit more of an attempt in left field, if you know what I mean. Not to say what they have is bad, but again, it seems like it's very safe, very just by the books old. Am I excited for this? A little bit, not crazy. I'm not crazy excited for this, but at this time of my life, like, I'm not really excited for much stuff. I'm kind of jaded. I've had my fill of zombies. The story is whatever. Like, I'm not attached to the story anymore. The gameplay looks fine, but thank God they added that save feature. That's probably the biggest thing I'm, like, horny for. The save and quit and then come back later. I don't have to sit down for the whole fucking day, especially if I have a job. But, that never happens. But so far, the zombies doesn't look terrible. It has, like, decent things, but again, it looks like just a hodgepodge of everything. Hopefully improved, though. I'll look at it a little bit more of the gameplay, but again, like, how do you modernize zombies without making it too different? Like, how do you keep it going and keep it interesting for people like me who have played it for a while? And if you like the game, you like the game, and I love round-based zombies, but again, I've mostly had my fill of it. Yeah, look, we're seeing just, like, all the gameplay we've already seen. So now they're on the ship, we've seen this. Dirty ass ship. I mean, all these different areas could be maps in and of themselves. Like, in Black Ops, what was it? I think 3 or maybe 4. Like, you were in a whole ass ship, the Titanic, actually, and that was the whole map. This already looks like Zetsubo no Shima. Like, when you go on this island, this legit looks like Zetsubo. And you see, like, all the stuff back there. Yeah, the map is pretty fucking huge, I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. That's a big change. Again, my younger self would have probably went, like, sicko mode for this, but now that I'm older and I've experienced it and I've seen more, it's like, okay. You know, it looks like zombies with... It looks like a decently good new zombies. Nothing crazy, though. He got the thing there. I really like how there's, like, a Kraken zombie in the water. Yeah, we're just seeing, like, all the old gameplay. Wow. But you know what it could be? This is the shotgun. Oh, there's a zipline, too. Oh, and there's a turret. So, this is where, with this shotgun, we saw that, when you shot it, it caused black holes. I think that either would have been an alternate ammo type, or it's maybe some sort of special effect. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not on the base gun. I'm assuming it's an alternate ammo type, so that's probably returned too. Is that a double punch right there? Damn, they're not picking it up! Okay, that's where it's gonna, like, bust out the cage, right? They definitely were, fucking with these zombies. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like a more modern zombies. Not crazy leaps and bounds different, but pretty good. I like how you literally just punch them. I'm showing Flopper yet, or maybe I missed it. Maybe I'm not going to see it because I'm skipping around, but honestly, that's pretty much my opinion. It's like, it looks nice, it looks decent. It looks like they didn't try anything too crazy. They kept it tame, and that's not necessarily a good or bad thing, but it's definitely a choice. But the map looks fucking huge, which is great. If they give us 2 maps, but this is like the size and the quality of the maps, that seems pretty fucking nice. I'm probably trying to find out where I could train if I get this game, but it looks pretty good so far. Again, they didn't push the boundary too hard. They didn't want to be too explorative, which is okay. But it hasn't wowed me, and they hadn't taken great leaps and bounds, which, again, is fun. But overall, that's pretty much my opinion. I don't think we need to see too much more of this to really form anything else. It just looks like zombies just what it should be. It looks like Zombies just updated, but not updated crazy. So, am I excited? A little bit. Am I gonna buy it? I have to decide. We'll see. It might be nice for a blast for the past, but everything takes up my time nowadays, so we really gotta see. But it's piqued my interest at the very least. But at the end of the day, modded zombies exists, and that's usually way better because even though it might not be the same level of quality, it comes out way more often because it's community led and there's a lot of people making it, and it's still pretty good. So why, this basically has to compete with modded zombies of the old games, and those shits get a little crazy sometimes. But overall, it's not bad. Piqued my interest, but that's about it. Nothing crazy. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope you guys watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Eee!